Hello everyone, it's me JB from UniqueTutorials. Today in this video I will show you Microsoft PowerToys, the tweaking tool every Windows computer user should use. So without further more delay, let's begin. So firstly, just open any web browser and in the Google search just search for one application name as Microsoft PowerToys, and you will see a tons of websites. The first website, you can go to the Microsoft Software Store or the App Store, and you can get it also if you're using a Windows 10 and 11. But if you're using an older Windows operating system like Windows 7 or older than that, then you can just go to this github.com. So I will go here, and on the right side you will see here releases. Just click on it and just scroll down below and you will see a tons of files. So here you will see a third file .exe. So just click on it, wait for a few seconds until the complete downloading is done. So finally the file has been downloaded. So let me go to the folder where it is being downloaded and let me close this web browser. So just double click it to run the software installer. Now just select this I agree the license agreement and click on install and wait for a few more seconds until the complete installation is done. So finally the software has been installed successfully. Now you can click on close, wait for a few seconds. So finally you can see the user interface of this software, right? So we're gonna go through a quick review of each and every option here. So the first option on the left side you can see is general. Just click on it. Now under the general you will get a welcome options here, and you can click on this open settings to go to the settings, and the next option is always on top. So if you want to place your any open window on the top of above any other running window, then you can just use this command Win Control T in order to pin your respective open window. So let us try by pressing Win Control T. So you can see we have pinned this window. So even if I click on it, I can drag this. So it has been pinned to this location itself. So if you want to unpin it again, just press this Win Control T again on your computer keyboard. So you can see here now it's being unpinned again. So this is all about always on top. And the next option you can see is awake. So if you want to keep your computer screen stay awake for infinite time, you can just select this options. By default it has been selected, and you will see one cup-like icon on the taskbar tray menu, as you can see here at the bottom. So right click on it, and now you can see here some options. Keep screen on is being already selected, and you can just select different modes. If you want to keep awake independently, you can select, or you can just keep using the selected power plan. So I'll just keep it as it is. Now it's all about awake. And the next option just below to it is a color picker. You can just pick your color or activate this color picker by clicking on this Win, Shift and C. So let us press this to activate the color picker, Win, Shift and C. So now you can see the color picker has been activated. So if you want to find the respective colors, then you can see here everything. So if you want to disable it, just press this shortcut key again by clicking on Win, Shift and C to disable it again. So now the next option is a fancy zone. Now on the fancy zone you can just customize the different layouts. So you can see here, and in order to activate you can just click on this Win, Shift and this icon. So let us click on this in order to activate this option, and Shift and for a few seconds. So you can see here it will show you the different fancy. So the next option here is very interesting, the file locksmith. So this is a very newly features added under this PowerToys software. So what really this file locksmith does? So this file locksmith lists which processes are using the selected files or directories, allows closing the process. So Here say let me create one document file or any folder, say folder. So I've created a folder on my desktop. So if you right click on it and click on this show more option, and you will get here one option what's using this file. So you can just click on it and it will start scanning. So this folder is not being used by any process right now, so it's not showing anything. So if you find anything here, that means your respective files or applications or any folders or documents, whatever it may be, then it will get displayed that which process is being using it. So the next option here is a File Explorer add-ons. So under the File Explorer add-ons, you will get a tons of options. You can just go to the open settings to customize more options here under these options. So I'm not making bored by showing each and every option. So you can see here by default it has been turned on almost every options here. So you can check out by yourself these options. And the next option here is a host file editor. So you can just click on this host file editor in order to edit your host file datas, everything here. So wait for a few seconds. So you can just click on accept and you can just enable or disable the IP addresses of your host files, or you can just click on new entry to add your new IP addresses or website addresses under your host files. And the next option is the image researcher. So it's a very useful features. So you can just click on open settings if you want to see the options available under this features. So say I have a picture, say right. So when you right mouse click on it, you will see here one option, resize picture. You can just click on it and you will see by default option. You can just click on it and there are tons of options, or you can select your respective custom options depending upon what type of resize you want to do, and tons of options below here. So it's all about the resize. And the next option below it is a keyboard manager. You can just click on open settings. You can just remap, or you can enable the keyboard managers or remap or shortcuts, whatever you want to do with your keyboard settings. And below to it is mouse utilities. So you can just click on open. So there are tons of options like enable find my mouse, activation method, appearance and behavior, enable mouse highlighter, appearance and behavior, activation shortcuts, enable mouse pointer crosshair, even you can enable it if you want to use it. So in order to activate this option, you need to press this Win Alt and P, or you can just customize it by clicking on this pencil icon. So let us try whether it really works or not. So let me click on this Win Alt and P on my computer keyboard. So you can see here, so this enable mouse pointer crosshair is being activated. So the next option here is a very useful one, the power rename. So you can go to the open settings if you want to do more customizations under this option. So what really this power rename does, it's very useful when you want to rename multiple files at the same time. So say if you want to rename this all the folders, then just right click on it after selecting it and you can just click on power rename, and you can just replace with whatever name you want to keep, and you can just click on apply, and all the names or files inside this folders will get changed automatically. And the next option below it is a PowerToys run. So here is a quick launcher for users who contain more additional feature, like so you can launch it just by how to launch. You can see here alt space to open run and just start typing. So it's like a search bar. So let us activate it by pressing this alt and space. So you can see here a search bar. So you can type anything, like let me type CMD. So it's a run command. So you can get a universal plotting search bar also by using this PowerToys run. And below you can check about its settings also, the options inside it. so you can do more customization depending upon your needs. And the next option below it is a quick accent. So what does quick accent does? So you can see here is an easy way to write letters with accents. So you can see here some markings or different alphabet styles here you can. So next option below it is a screen ruler. So you can use our screen ruler in order to find out the resolutions of your screen. Say in order to activate it, you need to press this Win, Shift and M. That is a Win key, Shift and the letter M. Wait for a few seconds. So you can see here it's being activated. So just click on this bounce and just drag it. So you can see here the resolution. So let's check. So you can see here the screen resolutions of my computer monitor is 1920 into 1080 pixels. That means my computer screen is a full HD screen. So this is all about the screen ruler. And the next option is the shortcut guide. If you want to find out all the shortcut keys, then you can use this shortcut guide option in order to find out all the commands or program shortcut keys under this options. And below it is a very useful text extractor. So you can extract a text. Say you can copy this text, right? So in order to copy, just unable to extract text from some pictures or any files, then you can just use this option by enabling this option by clicking on this Win, Shift and T. So let us try Win, Shift and T. So you can just select this text and now just open the notepad and you can just paste it. So you can see here it's being extracted. And the last option here is a video conference mode. So if you're doing some video calls or any Zoom calls, whatever, then you can use this option. So right now I'm not using a video call or any conference calls, then you can use here in order to toggle your microphone or video, or you can mute or enable your microphone or camera during your video or conference calls. So these are the options that you are going to get inside the Microsoft PowerToys software. So in my opinion, it's a very useful tweaking tool that every Windows computer user should definitely use it. So if you've never known about this cool software, then you should definitely give it a try. So if you find this video tutorial useful, please click on the thumbs like button, and if you're new to our channel, click on the subscribe button, and lastly, thanks for watching.